Now see, we are going to take first this 2, that is m1 by m2 is equal to x minus x1 divided by x2 minus x. Okay, first we are going to take this 2 only. After, that means we are going to check it out the x coordinate. After we will check it out the y coordinate. Now this next step is cross multiply this. We will get m1 into x2 minus x is equal to m2 into x minus x1. Okay, now expand the bracket. m1 x2 minus m1 x equal to m2 x minus m2 x1. Now here we have the same x coordinate, so group it together. Other terms are together. m1 x2, this minus m2 x1 will moving on to this side, it will become m2 x1 is equal to m2 x, this minus m1 x will moving on to this side, it will become plus m1 x. Now m1 x2 plus m2 x1 is equal to, taking x outside, m2 plus m1. So that from this x, our coordinate x equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. This is the equation for finding the x coordinate. The same way we are generating y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. This is the equation for finding the y coordinate. Nothing, instead of m1 by m2 equal to y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y. When we are solving like this, you will get this equation. So this is the equation for finding the coordinates of p, x, y, xy coordinate. What is the equation? xy is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2 and m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. This is the equation for finding the coordinate of the point P. Is it clear? So we will do some more problems about using this equation, then it will be clear for you. Now listen. If the ratio P divides AB is K is to 1, that means if this is the line segment and AB and the point P is going to divide the line segment in the ratio K and 1, K is to 1, then our equation will be kx2 plus 1 into x1 divided by k plus 1, ky2 plus 1 into y1 divided by k plus 1. This is our equation for finding the, if the P divides the ratio into k is to 1, the equation will be like this. Okay. Now listen, if the midpoint of the line segment, divide the line segment in the ratio 1 is to 1. Okay, if the line segment divide, that is if AB is the line segment and P is midpoint, this divide 1 is to 1 ratio. If that means in the equivalent, then our equation will be 1 into x2 plus 1 into x1 divided by 1 plus 1. This is our x coordinate, and 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 divided by 1 plus 1. This we can write x2 plus x1 by 2 and y2 plus y1 divided by 2. This is the midpoint formula. Okay, this is also one important equation. When the point divide the line segment in the equal ratio 1:1, then the equation for finding the coordinate, we can use the equation x2 plus x1 divided by 2 and y2 plus y1 divided by 2. This is the midpoint formula. So these are the equation for finding the coordinate of the point which divides the two line segments. So using these equations, we can solve so many problems. So just rewind the class 2 or 3 times, then the idea will be clear for you. Okay. After watching the video, if you have any doubt, we will clarify in the live class. Okay. Thank you. We will do one problem using the section formula. Find the coordinate of the point which divides the line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1 internally. So we can write our x1, y1 is 4 -3 and x2, y2 is 8, 5 and the point m1 is to m2 is 3:1. Okay, now we have the equation x is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, now instead of m1 we have 3 and m2 is 1. So 3 into x2 we have 8 plus what is m2? m2 is our ratio 1 into what is our x1? x1 is 4 divided by 1 m1 plus m2 3 plus 1, that is equal to 24 plus 4 divided by 4, that is equal to 28 by 4 equal to 7. Now we are going to find out the y coordinate. Y is equal to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So whenever you are doing a problem, first step you have to write down the equation. That is very important. When you are writing the equation only, you will get a mark. So now apply the value here. 3 into what is our y2? y2 is 5. 3 into 5 plus m2 is 1 into y1 is -3 divided by 3 plus 1, that is equal to 15 minus 3 divided by 4 is equal to 12 by 4 is equal to 3. So 7 and 3 are our required points. So is it clear? So using the section formula, we will do some more problems in the next class. Okay, thank you.